I don't know if this is labeled 6.5 or 6.6. It means exactly the same thing. So this is 6.5 called factor theorem. We're going to tie everything that we've learned now together. Instead of graphing it, we're going to actually find the 3 solutions to this polynomial. Given a polynomial and one of its factors, or one of its zeros, find the remaining factors. Step number 1 is you're going to use synthetic division. So that's the first thing you do. Do you remember when you do synthetic division, you make a box? You set that equal to 0 and you're going to get 1 for your box. You're going to put 3 for your coefficient, then 10, then -1, and then -12. And then make another box down here. You start the process by bringing down the 3. If you get a remainder of 0, it means that 1 must be one of the 3 answers to this problem. What are the other 2? You have to find all 3 answers. Remember, when you rewrite this as a polynomial, it's always 1 less than what you started with. And then once you get that polynomial, you have to factor it. 3x and 1x. I'm going to put a 4 out here. Nope, the other way around, sorry. You're going to put the 3 in here and the 4 here. This will give you 9x and 4x, which will give you 13x. The other answer was x minus 1. If I multiplied all 3 of these back together again, like we learned in 6.4, we should have this long polynomial. I'm not going to show you, but so what are the answers? -3 is one of the answers, +1 is the other answer, and a -4/3 is the other answer. And I got that by setting all 3 of those equal to 0. So now we're actually solving them using synthetic division. You're doing something wrong if your synthetic division doesn't turn out to be 0. So make a box. Again, you know that there are 3 solutions. One of the solutions is a -1 out of those 3 because you set that equal to 0 and you get -1. And then those are the coefficients. And start your synthetic division process. And you get 0, which you're supposed to get 0, so you're doing it right. Remember, you have to put this back as a polynomial, x squared minus 16. Well, you know one of the answers are here, but what are the other 2? You set this equal to 0, and you factor it. And remember, I like to write this one down here. If I multiply these all back together again, like you learned in 6.4, it should make this gigantic polynomial up here, degree 3. And what are the 3 solutions? -1, +4, and -4. Final answer. And that's all you're doing for 6.5.